Good evening, everyone. My name is Sagar Patpagar, and today's our topic name is scope and memory allocation of the variables. They are the what is meant by stack memory? Stack memory uh, in a Java section memory which contain the method of local variable and the reference variable is always reference the last in first out order is a local variable created in the stack. Then what is meant by heap memory? Heap memory. Heap memory is a section of the memory which contain object and might also the contain reference variable. Then instance variable we can create in the heap is all the heap memory. The memory allocation in Java, in a memory location in a Java, it's a process which is the virtual memory section are set the programming sorting of the variable and instance structure of and classes. However, then the memory cannot allocate the object of declarations, but only reference is created. Reference is created for memory allocation of the object by using for new keyword method is used for the object always allocate the memory in a heap. In a Java, memory allocation is divided into the following sections. First section is a heap section. Second section is the stacks. Third is the code, and fourth is the statics. The division memory is required for efficiently management. The code section contain by your bytecode. The stack section's memory contain only method, local variable and reference variable. These are the stack. And heap sections can only object. The text section can use for statics data and statics method. These are difference between a local and instance variable. Difference between local and instance variable. The class, for example, student class int roll number, string name, and int mark. This is this variable all access for all the classes, all the class. Any location we can inside the class can be accessed. These are the instance variable. A local variable is for example in a student class we can use for the one method. It is the show method, and it's in show method in int x is equal to int equal to roll number, string name, and int is mark. This local variable can be used for only this method can be access. Outside the method does not access this variable. This is called as local variable. The difference between the heap and stack. Take an example for better understanding. Let's consider for the method public void m1 is the method, and int x is equal to 20. In this stack Java, we frame the create in m1 stack. A frame will be created from one m1 method. In a variable x is m will be create the frame of all the stack. M1 variable x are created, the m will be also be create the frame of this one stack. This is the main difference between the stack and heap. Now let's m3 create the object in a class account and two instance variable int p and q is create the one class int p and int q. There is code for the method. In this method is em3. We create the public void em3 method account reference is equal to new account reference and in more code. This statement will be new account will be create the object in a heap, and we create the object for the classes in a heap, and the reference variable ref will be created in a stack. Thus assigning this operator will be take the reference variable up to the point, and object will be the object in a heap. This one of the method completed for the execution. The follow this to follow will go to the back and calling the method which is rksem3. This is all about from the this is all about from the